Iraq economic news and points to ponder Wednesday AM the 1st of January 25. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. The dinars entering the finances are 20% less than the amount they need. Iraqis start their new year with anxiety about salaries. Economy the 31st of December 2024. 3,743 views. Al-Samaria News. More than 6 days have passed since the supposed date for the release of employee salaries. While fears are mounting with the possibility of the salaries of Iraqi retirees being delayed as well, while the date of their salaries will coincide with holiday tomorrow. The New Year Iraqi employees often receive their monthly salaries no later than the 25th to 27th of the month, but the current month ended today. And there are still no indications of the possibility of disbursing salaries, as salaries were released in installments for some categories, ministries and departments and not others, due to the lack of liquidity. That is, the Ministry of Finance does not have the Iraqi dinar in its coffers. This matter prompted the Ministry of Finance to issue a denial statement. But the denial appears to be a denial of the inability to release salaries, and not a denial of their delay, as the ministry said in a statement that the information circulating through social media claims an apology for disbursing the salaries of state employees for this month. Due to a lack of liquidity, it is completely incorrect and has nothing to do with reality. She added, "We are fully committed to the process of financing employee salaries, as the accounting department has financed salary entitlements to ministries, governorates, and unrelated entities for the current month of December according to the schedules specified for each of them, and it is continuing its efforts to ensure the continuity of disbursing financial dues without any delay or interruption." It is clear that the ministry only denied that it was not possible to disburse salaries this month, and did not deny the existence of a shortage of liquidity or a delay in disbursing salaries. The problems of delaying the disbursement of salaries began to appear more than once during the past few months, with the increase in spending requirements compared to the revenues entering the state. For example, current spending alone during the past 10 months amounted to more than 91 trillion, excluding investment spending, that is, an average. More than 9 trillion dinars per month are needed by the Ministry of Finance to ensure current spending such as salaries and other mandatory requirements. On the other hand, central bank data show that the Ministry of Finance last November sold only $4.4 billion, equivalent to 5.8 trillion dinars, to the central bank. As for non-oil revenues, they average 1.4 trillion dinars per month, according to Ministry of Finance data. Which means that the total non-oil and oil revenues resulting from the sale of the dollar to the central bank amount to 7.2 trillion dinars, while what is required is more than 9 trillion dinars per month. Accordingly, this means that there is a 20% deficit in the funds required for the obligatory monthly current expenses, which makes the Ministry of Finance unable to collect all the funds at one time for the purpose of releasing the salaries of all ministries at the same time, as was the case previously, and it proceeded to release them in installments, and whenever it gradually became liquid. Member of the Parliamentary Finance Committee, Jamal Cougar, says that the liquidity shortage crisis will continue in 2025, and if the price of a barrel of oil falls to $60, we will not be able to secure employee salaries. Iraq ends dollar auction platform. Economic transformation and new challenges. Jawad al-Samari, December 30, 2024. Packs of US dollars and Iraqi dinars. Photo. Pook Media. Baghdad, IraqiNews.com. As Iraq steps into 2025, a pivotal change is set to reshape its financial landscape. The Central Bank of Iraq has announced the termination of its electronic platform for monitoring foreign currency movements and transfers. While experts have hailed this decision as a bold step, with significant economic and regulatory implications, the move also raises concerns about potential challenges that could disrupt the country's financial stability. Why end the dollar platform? The electronic platform, established in early 2023, served as a mechanism to monitor foreign currency transactions, ensuring compliance with international standards. However, the Central Bank of Iraq intends to decentralize currency transfers by allowing local banks to engage directly with correspondent banks abroad. This shift aims to streamline operations, enhance transparency, and reduce dependency on intermediary systems like the Federal Reserve's oversight. According to Kadim al-Shamari, a member of Iraq's Parliamentary Economic Committee, the platform was a temporary solution to manage the economic chaos and legal loopholes that plagued Iraq's financial system. Al-Shamari emphasized that, while the central bank's core role is to preserve monetary reserves and stabilize exchange rates, selling dollars should remain the purview of private banks. However, this transition must be accompanied by stringent regulations to ensure responsible currency distribution. Potential benefits of ending the platform. Nawar al-Saadi, an international economic expert, highlights the advantages of this decision. 1. Enhanced transparency. Decentralizing transactions could promote more straightforward and transparent dealings between local and correspondent banks. 2. Cost reduction. Eliminating the platform's maintenance expenses could save significant resources for the central bank. 3. Direct international compliance. By adhering to global banking standards, Iraq can reduce bureaucratic barriers and foster stronger financial relationships with foreign institutions. 4. Efficient financial operations. Simplified processes can reduce delays in currency transfers, benefiting traders and importers. The central bank's strategic shift also aligns with its efforts to diversify currency usage, facilitating trade with key partners like China, India, and the UAE using alternative currencies such as the euro, yuan, and rupee. Challenges and risks. Despite its merits, the decision to end the platform is fraught with challenges. 1. Increased black market activity. Economic experts warn that the absence of robust mechanisms could push traders towards unregulated markets, driving up exchange rates. 2. Limited bank participation. Only 5 out of Iraq's 60 to 70 banks have the capacity to handle direct international transfers, which may create bottlenecks and operational delays. 3. Inflation risks. A rise in exchange rates could elevate import costs, triggering inflation and reducing purchasing power for Iraqi citizens. 4. Economic uncertainty. Traders reliant on the platform may face disruptions, potentially slowing commercial activity and increasing unemployment in import-dependent sectors. Adil al-Alawi, head of the Iraqi Economic Alliance, underscores the importance of implementing rapid regulatory measures and capacity-building initiatives to mitigate these risks. The lack of effective oversight could exacerbate financial crimes, including money laundering and tax evasion, tarnishing Iraq's global economic reputation. Expert recommendations. To ensure a smooth transition, financial analysts propose the following. 1. Gradual implementation. Phasing out the platform while providing adequate training and resources for local banks to adapt. 2. Enhanced oversight. Establishing strict regulatory frameworks to monitor dollar distribution and curb illicit activities. 3. Market stability measures. Increasing dollar availability through official channels to reduce reliance on parallel markets. 4. Public awareness campaigns. Educating traders and importers about the new system to minimize confusion and resistance. Central Bank's roadmap. In a statement issued in September 2024, the central bank reassured stakeholders about its comprehensive plan to transition to the new system. By the end of 2024, 95% of foreign currency transactions had already shifted from the platform to direct banking channels, with only 5% remaining to be integrated. The bank also introduced alternative mechanisms, such as facilitating personal transfers through electronic payment systems and ensuring dollar availability for legitimate purposes at official exchange rates. Looking ahead, Iraq's decision to end the dollar platform marks a significant milestone in its economic reform journey. While the move promises long-term benefits, its success hinges on meticulous execution, robust oversight, and proactive stakeholder engagement. By addressing potential challenges and leveraging international banking best practices, Iraq can strengthen its financial resilience and pave the way for sustainable economic growth. As 2025 unfolds, all eyes will be on Iraq's financial sector to assess the real impact of this bold initiative. The outcome will not only shape Iraq's domestic economy but also influence its standing in the global financial arena. Arab Bank Group gains approval to relaunch operations in Iraq starting 2024. Business Iraq Jawad Al-Samari December 30, 2024. Arab Bank Group relaunch in Iraq Baghdad, IraqiNews.com. Arab Bank Group has received final approval from the Iraqi Central Bank on December 24, 2024, to relaunch its banking operations in Iraq. The bank is set to begin its official activities in the new year, marking a significant development in the Iraqi financial landscape. This move highlights Arab Bank's ambition to expand its footprint in the Arab region and strengthen external investments, making Iraq a pivotal market in its broader strategy. Arab Bank's history and legacy. Arab Bank's approval to operate in Iraq brings back an institution that has a rich legacy in the country. The bank previously operated 4 branches in Iraq from 1945 to 1964, serving as a cornerstone for Iraq's financial development during that time. Arab Bank was founded in 1930 by Abdul Hamid Shoman in Jerusalem, Palestine, with an initial capital of £15,000 and 7 shareholders. Following the events of 1948, the bank moved its headquarters to Amman, Jordan, where it became a publicly traded company. During the 1940s and 1950s, Arab Bank expanded rapidly, establishing 43 branches across the Arab world and beyond. In 1961, the bank achieved another milestone by becoming the first Arab financial institution to establish a presence in Switzerland. Today, Arab Bank operates over 500 branches worldwide, making it one of the most influential financial institutions in the region. A promising step for Iraq's banking sector. The re-entry of Arab Bank into Iraq signifies the increasing appeal of Iraq's financial market to international and regional investors. The bank's presence is expected to enhance the Iraqi banking sector by introducing modern financial practices and fostering increased economic activity. This development not only strengthens Iraq's financial infrastructure but also provides a gateway for other Arab and global institutions to invest in the country. Looking ahead, Arab Bank's return to Iraq marks a promising step forward for the country's banking and economic development. As Iraq continues to rebuild and attract foreign investment, Arab Bank's role will be critical in fostering financial collaboration and regional integration. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com